Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our virtual open day for our School of Engineering. Before I hand over to my curriculum colleague, Maruf, to give you more details about the curriculum, just to say that we are using the chat box today. So if you do have any questions that you would like us to answer at the end, then do please use the chat box to pop those in and we will pick them up as we go through. If you haven't seen our Welcome to Uxbridge College video and you haven't registered for our open day, you can still register and we will just keep you in touch with what's happening and also send you the link to the recording that we're making today. Links will be going into the chat box for that as well. But before I hand over, just want to welcome you today to find out a little bit more about what we have to offer. And if you do need any details, we obviously have the team available to have a chat after the open day. You can always give us a call or hop onto the website and get more information. And it's not too late to apply. If you like what you hear today, then do bear in mind you can still apply. It's not too late for that as well. So on that note, I'm going to hand over to Maruf, who's going to give you a little bit more detail about what we have to offer in our School of Engineering. Maruf.
Thank you, Lucy. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Maruf, and we cover in engineering mainly our school mechanical engineering and electrical electronic engineering, and we offer a range of courses. So if you go to the next slide. So we have listed here mainly the level 3 first. So we offer Pearson BTech, which is BTech level 3 National Foundation and Extended Diploma in Engineering. Not only engineering, we offer general engineering, which is electromechanical engineering. We do offer mechanical engineering pathway also, and also electrical electronic engineering. Normally, this course is a 2-year course, but some people can even finish foundation diploma and leave after a year. But most of the students do like A-level equivalent of 2 years. Then other courses we have, which is GCSE equivalent in engineering, which is Pearson BTech level 2 first extended certificate in engineering. And lower down that, if somebody does not meet the specific grade requirements, we have EAL level 1 diploma in engineering technologies. And the students who have achieved a level 3 qualification, or they have A levels, either BTech or A levels, or any other qualification from even overseas, or they have got some experience in industry, they can join our HNC, but based on their experience in a relevant field. So in HNC, we have a level 4 HNC, and in HND, we have a level 5 HND. Normally, the students do start at HNC and then progress to HND. But students, if they have done HNC somewhere else in engineering, they can top it up with HND as well. And then we offer the range of courses again in HNC, HND in higher education, general engineering, mechanical engineering, and electrical electronic engineering. This slide will explain you the grade requirements. So for example, the first column is about level 3. So if somebody is looking for to extended diploma or foundation diploma, we need 4 to 9 GCSEs grades in 5 different subjects that include math, science, and English, and preferably design, technology, business, and ICT, or first extended certificate in engineering, or diploma even we accept, but overall grade merit and merit in maths for engineering, and GCSE maths also with grade 4 to 9. If the students could not meet this qualification requirements to entry requirements of this qualification, then we offer the level 2 course if the students have achieved combination of grade 3s or maybe some 4s also, but minimum grade 3s in 4 subjects, that's similar subjects, math, science, English, and one of the following, which is ICT, design, and business. And if students achieve lower grades still, mainly grade 2s, which is equivalent to grade E in the old curriculum of GCSE, or above in English, maths, and science, then they are offered level 1. So we have courses for everyone actually. And students coming with A level, either in maths, physics, or engineering, with grade C or above, or BTech level 3 diploma with MP grade, or extended diploma with MPP minimum, they can be offered a place at HNC, and then they can progress to HND the following year. And again, we need the GCSEs, grades A star to C, or grades 4 to 9 in math, science, and English. And if you're employed, obviously we need employer consent. So in terms of the facilities, we have got amazing facilities here. We have got typically altogether about 8 workshops in engineering, electrical, electronic, and mechanical engineering combined. And we could not list all the equipment here, but we have got lots of different facilities such as bench work, pedestal drills, pillar drills, lathe machine, milling machine, band saws, cutting facilities, including laser cutters, vacuum formings. We have grinders. We have got very good material testing lab wherein we can test the impact testing. Fatigue testing will be coming soon. We have CNC room as well for computed programming and manufacturing. We have additive manufacturing, emerging modern technologies with 3D printing, with really composite printing technologies. And we have got different cutters, including laser and plasma cutting technologies. Plus, we've got welding facilities as well. In electronics, we have a range of equipment, including soldering iron test equipment such as multimeters, power supplies, digital oscilloscopes. We have got signal generators, spectrum analyzers, logic analyzers, robots, PLCs, PCB manufacturing software, and various ways of building and testing different circuits. We also have got a mechanical or electromechanical products such as mechatronics, so the students can access those facilities also, and a range of software packages in both areas such as Automation Studio, AutoCAD, SolidWorks, MATLAB, Multisim, LabVIEW, PLC software, robotics software, and also it's not listed FPGA software, which has got high demand industry for digital design technologies. And we have range of equipment, and we are just demonstrating some. So the right side top is a student circuit built at level 1, for example, and the left one is the SMC Siemens components for PLCs, and underneath we have got oscilloscopes demonstrated and industrial robot from ABB for robotics engineering. And this is impact testing machine and also hardness testing. So with the lecturer actually doing some tests electronically, and you can see all the results, including you can analyze the results on the PCs. So this is machine workshop. You got the lathes, drill machine, plasma cutter, as well as milling machine in this one. So the technicians and the lecturers will teach you all these skills if you join the right course at the right level. We have contacts with lots of employers. In fact, this year when the lockdown is about to ease, we are getting a lot of queries from the employers. I think the demand in engineering is so high, we even cannot supply our qualified students who have reached our level 3 or HE qualification. The demand is high, I suppose. So I think that the national direction, and for us in West London, the direction is to go for STEM subject, which is engineering, because there are very good opportunities, and our students have gone almost everywhere, including small and big companies you can think of. And we have listed some of the companies, such as Transport for London. They maintain the rail network on some lines on underground. We have sent students to British Airways. Ultra Electronics, a lot of students have gone to Ultra Electronics. Hale Hamilton is very local. We are working and training the employees of Thames Water. We have sent students to Schwig Stater in apprenticeship programs, and Crossrail is recruiting from us. True Firm Engineering, almost every year they recruit and send apprentices. Students have gone to other companies such as Formula One, Royal Opera House. We have apprentices with them. Audi, Sky. We have training in the past. We got students also. They've joined Sky team. Otis Lifts, British Telecom, National Air Traffic Control, Crossrail, National Rail, and so many other companies, including at Heathrow Partners in engineering. Again, other workshops such as the bottom one, on the top one we got CNCs, and the bottom one, the yellow one, we got a modern laser cutting machine. In terms of higher education, our level 3 students have progressed to lots of very good universities such as Bath, Bristol, Brunel, King's College, UCL, Aston, and some move even further such as Loughborough, Warwick, and so on. Liverpool. So these are just sample universities we have listed, but there are at least more than 40 universities where students choose to go, depending on what course and what they're looking for, or some do follow our higher national program as well. Now, progression from level 3, especially because majority of the students will be doing at level 3, assuming they've got the right GCSEs, they can do HNC, HND at the college, and from there, we have got now partnership with Brunel University, and they are offering BE honors top-up degree in electronic engineering for our current students, and also they are going to develop next year for new students uh, top-up degree in engineering management. So any engineer who finishes HND with us can do the engineering management level 6 1-year program with Brunel honors degree. These qualifications will be professionally accredited with IIT, which is Institute of Engineering and Technology. You can go from level 3 to other universities because we just advise you fairly. So some students do travel and go to north and south, for example, to the university of their choice. Others, after doing level 3, can go for work as well, as we have got contacts with employers, and quite a few choose apprenticeship after level 3. But the pathways they are mentioned for level 3, but apprenticeships and work can even happen, or university top up can even happen after HNC or HND, because we do all sorts of apprenticeships from level 3 to 4 and 5. And also we are working with Brunel on degree apprenticeship, which will be coming up very, very soon. And this is just a note from one of our ex-students who's gone to Brunel and doing really well, a girl, and you can read what she said about the facilities and the support and the knowledge and skills she gained so that she could pursue her degree program in mechanical engineering at Brunel. And we've got experts from industry. We've got a team of more than 25 academic staff, lots of doctors. We've got experienced staff from industry, including technicians. They are highly skilled and they manage their labs and workshops, and the lecturers do support. So our main focus is maintenance and mainly design and development engineering, including testing. So we teach you from the scratch, doesn't matter what level you come up with, and then you develop your knowledge, skills, and behavior and reach to your career destination with our support and facilities. And our qualifications are career focused because we do work with various employers on various forums, and we change the units or deliver the units and curriculum to meet the needs of the nature of the jobs in industry, whether it's a practical or theoretical knowledge or design engineering. And we do work with employers, so they do sometimes assist us in judging. They do offer us our students work experience. They brand some of our assignments so that they are live briefs, and we typically have site visits, but because of the lockdown there was an issue, but still we managed to do some site visits, but not many, especially just after the lockdown. I mean, in recent weeks, even in the lockdown, we could manage with small cohort of learners a couple of weeks ago. And we get speakers from industry also as a guest speakers, along with our partner PhD students. They come and give assistance to our HNC students and HND students, and they do deliver some master classes to try to train them for higher education or the life at university.
Well, great.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Maru, for sharing. I'm just going to nip back to the beginning, just so you can see, obviously it's mechanical engineering and electrical and electronic, and we've got some questions that have come through into the chat. So if I just read those out, and hopefully Maruf, you will be able to answer those. So just we've been asked, are we a STEM centre, and what links do we have with industry? Also just a question about employment rates as well for those who've completed level 4 and level 5. And can people progress on to university degrees, for example, a second year if they do a level 5 with us?
Okay, sorry. I think you have to start with the first one.
Yeah,
yeah,
are
because
we a
there are
STEM
so many
centre?
questions.
I
don't
know
want
there
to
were,
miss
sorry.
anything. Yeah.
Are we a STEM centre?
Yes, I mean, we are doing like a STEM-based qualification engineering. We are the biggest engineering college in London. We have got the highest market share in London, and West London sort of, we don't have any competition, and Brunel is quite popular destination, and they are our anchor partners under IoT. Obviously, we are not presenting IoT. We are part of West London Institute of Technology. We are the only Institute of Technology in West London. So yes, we do STEM, and engineering is STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths. So E for engineering.
Just to say, as a West London Institute of Technology, and we do have an open day for our West London IoT, which does talk about the level 4 and the level 5 qualifications that we do offer in those STEM subjects, which cover engineering, construction and digital. And that is on the 30th of June between 4 and 5. And we can send, if you've registered with us, we can send links out. And also that link is available at the moment on our website under our open days page. So if you do want to join us, you can register for that. And as Maroof says, find out about the level 4 and 5. And I know one of the other questions were about our links with industry. And I know, Maroof, you covered some of that in the presentation as we were going along.
Lots of companies, more than 30, 40. I mean, I've listed some of the companies already. We've got Heathrow and their partners such as 8kin Global, Constellium, who's doing now the next generation of cars, battery research, and we do get apprentices from them, and our staff do visit the companies. We've got very good partnership with them. 8kin Global, for example, a very big company. It's a global company, and they are our partners under IoT, and they do advise us on curriculum, what to teach, which units to teach, and what is needed for the job market. Also Heathrow, also automation and robotics from Heathrow partners. We get a lot of information. We had information from Sky, which is a very big employer in West London, and we have trained their employees. And we are currently working with Thames Water, and there is a huge requirement to retrain their employees. We got local small companies as well. Ultra Electronics, we have sent a lot of students to Ultra Electronics, more than 20, 30, I would say, because whenever I go there, somebody will come out and to meet, and they work in the defense sector and in high-tech areas in telecommunication and design and development. Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to, and we've got contacts with TFL, so they are sending quite a few of their apprentices this year to us to do a HNC, for example.
And I think also part and parcel of the work that we're doing, particularly linking students with those skills that they need from employment and bringing companies in, as Maroof said, there's been on-site visits and obviously
Yes.
some remote visits as well that students have done.
Yeah.
The next part of the question was, if students complete an HND level 5, are they able to get onto these, for example, the second year of a university degree if they wanted to go ahead and do that?
Yes, I mean, it depends on your grades, what you achieve in HND. Typically, some universities will offer you if the units match to the final year, which will be Brunel actually, definitely, because they are our partners and we have aligned the curriculum with Brunel, especially in electrical electronic engineering. Secondly, if other universities do also offer final year, but some universities, for example, may offer in the first year. Sorry, the light was switching because I wasn't moving.
That's our technology at work.
Yeah, we are saving energy. So yes, I mean, not to worry. Our students either progress to top of degree or they get a job. I haven't known any student who hasn't been successful unless somebody was looking for a gap year, which are rare. In fact, I'll tell you the truth, this year, what's happening is we are getting so many inquiries and we don't have the students actually to give to them, unfortunately. So there are so many jobs coming up. So in the last 1 month, there 4 or 5 employers are asking for big numbers of the employees, potential employees, as our finishing HE students, but we don't have, unfortunately. So the demand is higher, and I think the supply is a problem.
So demand for engineers. So if you get qualified,
yes, if you learn everything properly, you stand a very good chance of getting. In fact, I'll tell you, about 2-3 years ago, we had HND students who went for work experience, but they decided to do a top-up degree in Hertfordshire, 4 of them, and when they finished, the company took them back, in the job, so they didn't have to apply even for the job, and the same company has come back and they have got 10 vacancies, and we are giving 1 or 2, but we don't have many because students have got other opportunities or they're going for top-up degree. So this is a problem actually, that the demand is, I think, is quite high.
And in terms of, there was just a query about how we can link up with previous students who have done the course to find out about experiences. As I've said, our West London IoT, there, if you head to, we have a separate website for that as well, and there are links on the Uxbridge College, www.wliot.ac.uk. I'll pop that in the chat for you. But if you hop on and you can have a look at previous open days and also the one coming up, and there's some student experiences on there as well. So that will give you a flavour, some of the things that students are doing, just to kind of help you along the lines of finding out what others have got up to. whilst on their
Our
level 4
facilities,
and
I
5.
must say, I mean, you do see the pictures, but if you come in, it will be amazing facilities. I mean,
Absolutely.
employers love the facilities we have in terms of the industrial equipment. And if you, I mean, it's the time won't be enough to learn everything. That's what I'm saying. It's too many things to learn, and it's quite good. They're job-oriented facilities, and if you know it, you will get hopefully a highly paid job. That's what our students normally get.
And I know we're almost at our time, but a couple more questions, Maruf. Do we support our level 4 students with an assigned tutor? And how large are the groups of students?
Okay, the typical group size goes from, it's difficult to say, it goes from, let's say, 10 to up to even 20, but the typical size is about 12 to 14. And yes, you have a, if you're a full-time student, you get a dedicated tutor, and plus all the teachers, they are experienced and they do support you in their specialist subject areas.
And just on that, how many hours a week would a student attending the college for a level 4 HNC expect to be
Okay,
to be
level 4
studying?
HNC typically is a 15-hour program. Normally, we try to run it over 3 days, normally. And part-time is just 1 day over 2 years. So normally on Thursday. And we also have a HND top-up. So if somebody is coming and deciding to do part-time top-up HND, that's also possible. So we have got all sorts of full and part-time programs.
That's great. Thank you. Thanks, Maruf. That's all the questions that we have. But of course, if there are things that come up after you've left the session today and you do want to have a chat with us, contact details, you can email us inquiries@uxbridgecollege.ac.uk. You can call us on 01895 853333, or you can head to the website www.uxbridgecollege.ac.uk, and hopefully you should find the information you need. But the team are always here to have a chat about the courses and any other information that you need. And another question has just popped in about the fee for HNC. It does depend on your circumstances. If you head to the website, you can have a little look. The fees for our home students are there, and we obviously have different fees for international. So difficult one to answer just straight off the bat, but do get in touch with us and we can be much more specific about circumstances with fees as well for the level 4. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us. We have recorded the session and we will share the links with you. And again, thank you, Maruf, very much for sharing your information and experiences and what students can look forward to if they join us at the School of Engineering. Thank you very much, everybody. And
thank you, Lucy.
enjoy the
Thank
rest
you,
of the day.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.